everyone, Patty Boy here. Welcome back to my grill. So here we are, back after being in my hometown this weekend. So as you can see, I know you guys have seen this shirt before, but the orange and the black, that's paying homage to the colors of our hometown. So I went to Walton, New York, spent a day walking around the county fair and just seeing who I could see, and I saw so many friends from high school and just talked and talked and talked all day long. And I was very, very happy to hear from almost everybody that I talked to that watches this that they like this a lot. So thank you all very much for watching, and thank you all very much for the compliments. So in the spirit of paying homage, I'd like to dedicate this show to my good friend Matt Scherier. I know I said something in the last episode about him passing, and I promised you guys that I was going to share with you a recipe that he shared with me. He enjoyed my videos and he liked the idea that it was supposed to be simple and easy, you know, nothing extravagant or fancy. And he shared this recipe because this is one that he really, really loves. And it is so easy. So, but I got thinking about it and I thought, you know what, instead of just sharing the recipe with you, why don't I make it for you? So, let's get started. First of all, you guys know that I always do this, but today I'm gonna set an extra one out for my friend Matt. So, all right, Matt, here we go, buddy. So, real shrimp, that's what we're making, is shrimp, real simple. It's another shrimp skewer recipe. It's not anything like the one that I did. This is his recipe, and it is very simple, okay? It's 1 part olive oil to 3 parts of just a sauce, either some kind of like a straight spaghetti sauce or else tomato sauce, but some kind of a tomato-based sauce, and then a little bit of minced garlic, and then these are spicy shrimp, so he adds a couple of shakes of cayenne. So, and I'm going to recommend, because cayenne is extremely hot for those of you that don't know. If you are like of extra spicy, take it slow. Just put a shake in, and then mix it all up, and just cook 1 shrimp, and then taste it and see what you think. If it's hot enough, good. If it's not, then add another shake. So he says that he recommends 2 shakes in the bag, and he puts it, now I've got it in a bowl here. I just put it in a bowl to bring it out, but we put it in a Ziploc bag, mix everything together, and then leave it in the refrigerator for, you know, a couple hours or the whole day, whatever you prefer, whatever you got time for. So, let's get these skewered up, and we'll cook them and see if they're everything that Matt thinks they are. All right, so we're all skewered up. All right, the grill is warmed up. She's preheated. The grates are cleaned and they're oiled, and we're ready to go. So, excuse me, I know that I've shared this with you before. I'm just going to give you a quick recap though. Remember, flat skewers, not round ones, because then everything spins when you try to flip it. And I've seen people who skewer like this, okay? This is a no-no, because what happens is when you get them like that, it won't cook inside here in between. So, make sure that you skewer them so they're all flat. Everything is flat just like this, all right? And then everything gets cooked all the way around. So, what we're doing here is, like I said, this is a sauce base. I'm keeping it in the dish here, and I've got a brush. I'm gonna baste it a little bit as we cook it, but just remember, if you do that, you've had it setting, you've had the raw meat in that sauce, okay? So if you're going to baste it, make sure that when you baste it, whatever you baste gets cooked. So if there's any bacteria, it has a chance to be killed by the heat. So, having said all that, let's get going. Oh yeah. We're all oiled up nice. Okay. So I followed Matt's advice, like I said earlier, and after I got everything mixed up, the last thing that I put in was the cayenne, and he said he usually puts in just a couple of shakes per bag. So The only thing that he didn't say was how much. Is it 1 pound of shrimp, 2 pounds, 10 pounds? But I had a 1 pound of shrimp, and that's what I've got here. And I just did 2 shakes with that. So we'll get these cooked, and we'll see if the 2 shakes is the money, or does it need more or less. All right, so they're about ready here. I got a couple of them flipped. We'll give them a little bit of a flip here. Boy, they look so good. I can't wait. As a matter of fact, I'm kind of thinking that they look good enough. I might not even baste them a little bit. I might just keep them the way they are. But let's get these finished up and see what happens. All right, remember now, I know I've said this before, but when it comes to bacteria and whatnot, I'm going to keep saying it. So you saw the plate that I used with the shrimp that I had skewered up. Took the plate inside, threw it in the sink, and I got a fresh brand new plate. So when this shrimp comes off, it's cooked and it's not going to be laid in any bacteria. So we're good to go. Now, having said that, these are ready to come off. Yeah. Yeah, there they are. Look at that. Nice and saucy. All right. Okay, everybody, these look really good. These look like they're really done. So except for if I'm wrestling a little bit, I'm really going to take them off. So there you have it. All right. Remember, not only, I mean, obviously the food's going to be hot, but that metal is really hot too. So just leave it on your plate, spread them out a little bit. Okay. Give them a few minutes to cool down before you touch everything. So having said that, we're going to let these cool down for a few minutes before we touch them and try them. But I can't wait. All right, guys, so here you go. Here's the finished product. We're about ready to taste. Come here, guys. Come on. Got the taste testers here, the official. Come on. There's one. Come here, baby. There you go. There's 2. All right. Officially, they love them. So they get first before me. I got to try one though. I'm going in. So good. You get the sweetness of the sauce right away, but then I think with 1 pound of shrimp, and just like he suggested, 2 shakes of cayenne, that's all it takes, because there's a little bit of spice, just a very little bit, but it's not like melt down in your mouth. It's just a nice sauce and spice flavor. This is good. This is totally getting added to my recipe book. So I love these. Matt, thank you very much. I hope that you guys try these, and if you do try them, I hope that you guys, anybody out there who knows him, thinks of Matt Scherier when you try these. Like I said, I'm adding these to my recipe box for when I have friends and family over, and I think I'm just going to call them like the Scherier shrimp skewers. These are amazing. So, guys, thanks a lot. Matt, thank you. See you on the next one, guys. Thank you.